So, one of South Africa's biggest haters allegedly, Afriforum, is at it again and they are in court. Why? Because they are defending Graaf Reinet. Surprise!
Graaf Reinet just became Robert se Boekwet town.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that adorable 1786 town named after Governor Cornelius Jacob van Graaf and his wife Cornelia Reinet. Because nothing says heritage like a colonial administrator and his spouse getting a whole town just for showing up and taking stuff. The government wants to rename it to Robert se Boekwet town. You know Robert se Boekwet, the Pan-Africanist Congress founder, the anti-apartheid giant, and actual human born on that exact soil in 1924. Afriforum is furious because how dare we name a South African town after a South African hero who actually lived there instead of two Dutch people who treated the Eastern Cape like an Airbnb holiday destination that they owned permanently. Their argument? The processes was unconstitutional. They are very concerned about constitutional processes all of a sudden. Where was this energy when the land was being grabbed? Where was the court cases when people were being removed? Oh right, it was constitutional back then. My bad. And sure, there's that Stellenbosch study showing that 83.6% of residents oppose the name change. But here's the fun fact. They never ran a referendum in 1786 before stealing the land and slapping a Dutch name on it. Oppression didn't ask for consent, but suddenly rectification needs a popularity poll. Make it make sense. Oh, but the tourism cost. Yes, rebranding costs money. New signs, new maps, but do you know what else costs money? 3 centuries of extraction. We are just doing some long overdue renovations. Look, if your GPS do get lost, I'm sure it will figure itself out faster than colonialism figured out it was wrong. So Mr. Gayton McKenzie has approved 21 name changes, including naming East London to Gogompo City. And some people are acting like the earth is cracking open. Relax, Buffet too. Everything is still there. The buildings are still there. We just get to choose whose legacy we are reading on road signs and maps. Look, if your entire identity is wrapped up in a hyphen between two Dutch names, that sounds like a you problem. So Afriforum can take this to court, to The Hague, to Mars for all I care. Because rectifying what oppression and land grabs did was never going to feel comfortable for the people who actually benefited from it. And remember, if your heritage can't survive a name change, it wasn't heritage, it was just branding.